We're here at a very sunny Donington Park. It's a big change compared to last week for the touring cars, but we're here for the historic festival and we're here at the POPBANG COLOUR stall. You've been doing this quite a while now, haven't you? How did it actually start?
Yeah, how long now? 17 years? So I started when I was 23. So yeah, I had to start. I was given a radio controlled car by my ex-girlfriend and she said to me, don't take that to the studio and don't get paint on it. That's how the painting started. So obviously I paint and I draw. And here we're doing the continuous car drawing. So creating the drawings in the studio of the car and producing some artworks.
Yeah, it's awesome how the process is so unique, and it's interesting how you came up with that. Was it sort of something that people questioned to start with, or was it something you were definitely certain that it was going to take off? And because it's always looking for something different, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I think with both processes, it was always going to see how it goes, see what works, and basically enjoy it. Like enjoying creating the artwork is always a priority. And the painting started because of that question. And then I am the only person in the world who paints with radio control cars. So that's my USP. Yeah, and that's what we all want, is something that people go, that's the guy who does that. So when I'm painting, very much like that's a performance and people watching it. And then when I'm doing the drawings, it's a much quicker process, but much more personal to people because it's their own car that I'm doing. Whereas with the paintings, it's generally like it might be a touring car, it might be a Le Mans car, it might be a race car. But with the drawings, it's generally their car that I'm creating.
Yeah, with it being car-based art, had you always been a fan of motorsport even before starting this?
From as long as I can remember, cars, both road car and race car. That's all I've been, growing up with. F1 when I was a kid. Super Tourers. I remember coming to Donington to watch the Super Tourers over in the public display area. Absolutely. Cars and art are my passions, but particularly motoring and anything to do with cars, I really love. So it's great that I'm able to do my job as an artist and within this community, which it is, and get to know the drivers and obviously the fans and for a good few years. So it's great that people have engaged with what I've done.
You obviously mentioned the Super Tourers, which, by the way, I'm very envious that you got to see them back in the day. But do you have a particular favourite motorsport championship?
Do I have a favourite? No, I just enjoy motorsport. I mean, I think historic racing is great. Yeah. I think there's obviously touring car and the stuff that you see on the kind of the ITV stuff equally is really great racing. But for me, like historics, you still get really great drivers. You get Jake Hill here. You've got the really great drivers who are behind pedaling these machines, and they sound cool. They look cool with those retro liveries. I mean, I saw Maestro earlier. It's just some of the cars you see at historic racing, I think are fabulous.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's great for variety, like you say, of the things you cover. You've obviously done so many bits of artwork. Have you got sort of a rough estimate of the different designs you've done now?
Well, with the drawings, the drawings started obviously during lockdown of 2020. There's now around about 2,000 drawings done. So that's 2,000 drawings done in 4 years. So that's definitely more than one a day that I've done. Yeah. So the drawings and the paintings, there's around about 800 paintings over since I started doing it in 2007, 8. So, but the paintings are much bigger. They're a much bigger thing to create, and they're a little bit more expensive. So, the drawings are what I've been kind of prioritising over the last few years to do at events, because I can drive my little machine. And arrive and create and do things on a small scale.
Yeah, absolutely amazing. Thank you very much and keep up the good work.
Thank you.